Hola, amigos. It's your favorite white boys here for another Broad Entertainment
What?
episode. No, I don't. I'm half white, but he's not white. Um, but anyway, this is Broad Entertainment, your favorite podcast to come to when you want to hear two guys talk about mostly nothing. Um, be sure you guys like, subscribe, comment. You can tell us your favorite shade of red.
Maroon's the
Make
best.
sure make sure you break into the people across the street from you, break into their house, and make sure you leave the podcast on all platforms, on all different types of electronics.
Yes.
If they catch you, you just say, "You'll thank me later," and then get out.
Yeah, that
Now,
won't get you in trouble.
I mean, as long as you do that last step and get out, you
Yeah.
won't. But I am Views of Phoenix. You can subscribe to my YouTube at Views of Phoenix. Same for my Twitter at Views of Phoenix. I have my lovely co-host here, Mr.
Oh, yes,
Mediocre,
sir. Lovely
aka
indeed.
aka Edit Boy, aka Texans Boy.
I'm a Texas boy.
But you can go subscribe to his channel, Mr. Mediocre, on
Yes,
YouTube.
sir.
He also has a Twitter as well.
Yes,
I believe it's
sir.
at Mr. Mediocre underscore YT, if
Yes,
I'm not mistaken.
sir.
And then be sure to also go and check out Broad Entertainment on Twitter, which is at Broad ENT Pod.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
did I miss any? Am I forgetting
No,
something?
sir. Oh man, I'm so excited for this one. I know you brought up the concept of this like when we first started this podcast, like what, 3 months ago, maybe even
Yeah.
longer. And then you recently brought it up like about a month ago, and like I've been so excited about it because today, Doug, today is the day I finally park your ass.
You will do no such thing.
Oh,
I
I've been
I think
waiting.
you think that, but I don't think in reality it's gonna go how you
I
think.
feel like you're underestimating me. I really do.
I
Well, see, here's the thing. Well, okay, let's explain what we're doing first. Today, we will be drafting hip hop artists into our own labels. Duck, do you have a name for your label? Because I don't. I should have really named my label.
I really didn't even think about a name. Um,
Mine's Fat Boy Entertainment.
Fat Boy. I like it. Um, I don't know. I'm not good
Haha.
on the spot with
See,
names.
I already got you. I won. I won. That's it. It's
No,
over. It's over. I won. Okay, now, but what we're
no.
doing is we are drafting hip hop artists into a label. Like, we're gonna flip a coin right now to see who gets the first pick, and we will draft 10 artists that are currently active. Keep in mind, active. So, like, a guy like Jay Z doesn't count because his last album dropped like what 4 years ago, and he hasn't hinted at a new album coming anytime soon. So therefore, he is not considered active. Andre 3000, not active. Stuff like that. So, and obviously they have to be living as well. So yeah.
But yeah, that active thing is going to be a big part of this. I'm sure we'll get some comments where it's like, "Well, Kendrick hasn't put anything out in 3 years. He's not active." We said the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
um, the only reason guys like Kendrick are included are because they are at least working on music
Yeah, like it's
consistently.
been hinted at
Like
him
it's
dropping a project or like an I Swear
like
Rashad.
it's known. Plus,
Yeah.
they're at least doing consistent features and being on singles that are dropping and things like that.
Yeah. Well, even though Jay Z had that whole album with Jay Electronica, but we don't speak about that.
Yeah, yeah. I'll never forgive Jay Electronica for that.
Also, Post Malone is not considered a rapper, so I am not able to pick Post Malone first overall, unfortunately.
Well, like I said, I already know your strategy. You're gonna do the all white team You're going to go Jack Harlow.
Yep.
Then you're going to go Eminem, G-Eazy,
Can't forget
Macklemore. I already know. Like, I know you.
Yep. Can't forget, what's her name? Bad Barbie. Whew.
Then you got Slim Thug. Or Slim Jesus. Slim Jesus.
Paul Wall. Oh man, this one's gonna be fun. I'm honestly I don't think I've ever been this excited for a podcast episode. Like, I am so excited because I genuinely believe that I'm gonna beat you, and you genuinely believe that you're gonna beat me.
Well, it's because we're both big hip hop fans. Like, I really think I know hip hop, and you really think you know hip hop, even though we both probably don't know a damn thing. But I'm really looking forward to this.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, the way you construct a label could be completely different from the way I construct mine. You know, like, you could be going for, like, I don't know, tallest rappers, and I could be going for the fattest rappers. Like, I don't know, you know, like.
Yeah, I mean, it's really all on how you view a label.
Yeah.
Because you could view a label as, well, these are the best artists at this very moment. But I might put value into, hey, these guys in 10 years could be megastars.
Yep. So
it's really all dependent on that. But I kind of want to get into it because I've been waiting weeks for this now.
Okay.
But
who gets to call the coin flip? Like, is it me?
Well, I want to make sure it's clear with the viewers how we're doing stuff. I have my phone. I'm going to talk to Siri and have Siri determine who gets the first pick by telling it to flip a coin. The winner of the toss gets to select whether they want to pick first or second. I think both of us are going to pick first, though.
Yep, I got to get first dibs on Jack Harlow.
But yeah, you know what? I like my luck, so I'm gonna let you call it.
Tails never fails.
So you're going with Tails.
I'm going with Tails.
Okay. Hey Siri, please flip a coin for me.
Tails.
Let's go!
You get the number one pick.
Oh.
Don't waste it, because if you waste it, it's a wrap for you.
Bro, I'm not even kidding. My heart is fucking racing right now. I wanted the first pick so bad. Okay.
Oh, so did I, but I can still win without it.
With the first pick in the 2020 Hip Hop Draft, Mr.Mediocre selects Drizzy Drake, Toronto.
I had a feeling you were going with Drake.
I had to go with Drake, man. Like, I love you, Kendrick Lamar. You're, an amazing artist, but Drizzy Drake, hit after hit after hit after hit. I really don't think there's a bigger artist right now than Drake. And even when Drake misses, he doesn't miss. Like, I didn't like Dark Lane demo tapes, but you have Chicago Freestyle, 2C Slide, Desires playing on the radio. Laugh Now, Cry Later, his recent single, like, playing on the radio. Like, everything Drake does is, like, big. And I feel like getting Drake in my label would, like, automatically give my label star power. Because even if I have a scrub in my label, you throw the Drake feature on there, Drake automatically makes it a good song. Like, everything Drake touches is bound to do good. So, I felt like Drake was the move here. Like, I was contemplating it for a while, Kendrick Lamar or Drake, but then thought about Kendrick for a bit. Kendrick, he hasn't dropped in a while. Kendrick takes long times for each album, while Drake just consistently pumps out music like every year. Like, Drake is always in the news, so I had to go Drake.
Yeah, no, I can respect your decision going Drake. I certainly don't blame you for picking him. I'm going to pick Kendrick with my first pick. I kind of have to.
Yeah, I feel like Kendrick and Drake are the only ones that can like, cancel each other out in a way.
Well, my thing is, when it comes to building a label, for me, especially if I'm getting one artist, you need the front runner.
Mm-hmm.
There are only a certain amount of people in music, in all of music, not just hip hop, all of music, where when they drop, everybody listens. Drake falls into that, and Kendrick falls into that, for sure. So if I did not pick Kendrick here, and you got Drake and Kendrick somehow on your label, I don't think I'd have any kind of chance. So I have to go Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
I do want to remind you though, Sticky, make sure you're taking these names off your list.
Oh yeah, they're all definitely. I crossed them off.
Yeah. All right. Now you do have your second pick here, pick 3 in the entire draft.
Oh, are you ready for this one?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so look, one of the rules, and we didn't, one of the rules we put in place, but we didn't talk about at the start, was not only do you get what they're going to do in the future, what they're doing now, but what they've done in the past. So the whole discography, you get that.
So Kendrick all their previous albums.
Kendrick Lamar, his discography is one of the best in hip-hop, better than Drake's, even though Drake's is bigger. So I knew you were going to go Kendrick. If I had the first pick, I knew you were going to go Kendrick with the second pick. So that's why I'm using my third pick to match Kendrick's discography. I'm going Kanye West.
Oh, that's a good pick.
Yep. Kanye West, in my opinion, is the only artist in hip-hop that's active right now that has a discography that can match Kendrick Lamar's. And Kanye West, not only does he bring a production value to my label, he is also one of the bigger hip-hop artists as well. I mean, he goes on Twitter rants and people were talking about it for like 2 days. I mean, literally, like, he just went on a Twitter rant like yesterday. So, I feel like having Kanye West there, it's going to be huge for my label. I got Drake and Kanye. So, bet you weren't expecting that one.
I knew Kanye was on your list. You have to have Kanye.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't care if Kanye's got ghostwriters. His discography and production skills are, to me at least, unrivaled. But I don't know if you expected this one for me.
It's Wayne or Eminem.
I promise you, it's not Eminem with my second pick.
So it's
but Wayne. It is Wayne.
Oh, Wayne. I love Wayne, man.
Wayne is one of the legends of hip-hop.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, not as much now, but for majority of his career, he was the same as Kendrick and Drake. When he came out, you listen. Like, Wayne not only gives me that long career, great discography, and still putting out the same level of music, which is insane for someone who's been rapping as long as him. I think it's an easy choice for Wayne. I really do.
Figured, he's like one of the only active legends, I guess you could say. And like really active too.
It's extremely difficult, one, to have the motivation to put stuff out as consistently as he has, as much as he has, but to be producing at the same level, that top level, your entire career, he needs to be credited for that, and I'm doing that right here, making him my second pick.
That's a good pick, I ain't gonna lie. So we got Kanye West and Drake versus Lil Wayne and Kendrick. Oh my god.
That's a tough start already. See, this is why I really wanted to do this, because there is going to be a tough choice. Oh, I think we forgot to mention this. The winner of this draft is going to be determined by our Twitter, our Broad Entertainment Twitter. So if you want to share your thoughts on who you think had the better label, you'll be able to vote on Twitter.
Well, by then, wouldn't the poll be over by the time this drops?
Oh, that is true.
Well, I think we could set it to like a week or something.
Yeah, no, we could. But yeah. Who you got third,
Okay, well,
sir?
my third pick. It's a little risky here, but I have to do it with my third pick. I am going with H Town's very own Travis Scott.
With the number 3?
With number 3. Travis
Okay.
Scott, in my opinion, look at the stuff he's doing. The McDonald's thing, the Fortnite things. Like, the dude is going to be the next Drake, in my opinion, in terms of popularity. Not only does he make pretty good music, in my opinion, like catchy music that you hear on the radio, like Astroworld, Rodeo, Birds in the Night, Sigma Night. Like, they were all over the radio. Top tier hits, hit after hit. When Travis drops, people listen as well. Like, people care about Travis. Travis does numbers, but Travis is out here doing other things, like the McDonald's thing, like the Fortnite thing. Like, he's finding different ways to promote himself, make himself bigger, and that's why I think Travis Scott in a few years might be bigger than Drake. I mean, you could look at the numbers. Like, very few rappers right now are doing better numbers than Travis Scott. I think only Drake and Kendrick are doing better numbers than Travis Scott. And not only that, he also brings some production value as well. Like, he was producing for a very long time for, what was it, Good Music. So, yeah. I feel like with Kanye and Drake, I mean, Drake and, what's his name, Travis, they had Sicko Mode. Like, that was the song of the summer, like, what, 2 years ago? So, imagine, like, more of those songs.
Yeah, no. That's another pick I cannot fault you for. Like,
What, were you expecting a Travis Scott there?
not this early.
Ooh.
I don't know. I am lower on Travis than a lot of people are. Like, I don't hate Travis. I'm just not a fan of that style of
Yeah.
music. Like, I can respect what he does. I know to some people that it sounds great, but it's not my personal taste. But, like, I had him on my list too, but I had him at, like, I was targeting him, like, pick number 6 kind of range.
Honestly, I thought you weren't even going to have Travis on your list.
No, like, no, I mean, he's on my list because I respect what he does. Like, he gets numbers. People love his music. It's just not personally for me. But he
Yeah.
definitely would have been picked if you let him slide.
Ooh. Alright, who's your next pick? It's Eminem.
No, it's not.
Okay.
I promise. Eminem will not be in my top 4. I do, and I'm not trying to slight Eminem. Eminem is an amazing lyricist, but no. All right. My number 3 pick. I feel like this is a risk for my label, but I also feel like it's a boost.
Please don't be one of mine.
Jermaine Cole.
Oh, no.
Kendrick, Wayne, and Cole on the same label. I think just the thought of Kendrick and Cole spitting bars on the same song would break the internet.
Oh.
You talked about Drake and Travis for Sicko Mode. I think these would be better numbers. Like, the reason I said I think it's a risk for J. Cole was because, yes, when he's on it, it's very debatable if anyone is better than him. But there have been times where you'll listen to an album or you'll listen to a couple tracks and you're like, I'm not really feeling this. I don't know what he was trying to do. But I think the peaks outweigh the valleys. Plus, anytime you can get 3 of the top lyricists on the same label, I think you have to.
Can I say something real quick?
Yes.
I knew you're not too big a fan of J. Cole. So I had J. Cole on someone to target list, but I had him real low, like at 9, 10. I was gonna be like,
Oh,
he
he
does,
was never gonna
like
make it there.
I was like, okay, I know he doesn't like J. Cole that much, so he's not gonna put J. Cole on his list. So I'm gonna steal J. Cole in the bottom of the draft.
See, the lowest J. Cole would have gone, and this is the absolute lowest, is 5. That it, because I'm talking 5 mainly because one, again, I'm not a huge fan of him. I like a lot of his top songs, but the kind of mid-range songs I'm more hesitant on than a lot of people.
Yeah, that honestly caught me by surprise.
To be honest, again, I'm not mad picking him here. Like I have a great top 3. But the main reason I took him was because I knew you wanted him. I knew there was no way in hell
I was gonna
J.
get
Cole
him
was
late.
not a 10.
I was gonna get him like real late, but yeah, I wasn't expecting like this. Like on it doesn't break my list, but I honestly thought I was gonna be able to scoop J. Cole up late.
Yeah, no, yeah, like I said, he wouldn't have made it past 5. But you're on the clock.
All right, so I feel like this one's real risky, but I have to do it. I mean, the influence that this guy has is undeniable. One of the most influential artists of this generation. I'm pretty sure you know who it is.
I think I do.
Young Thug.
I was really hoping he'd be there at 4.
Oh yeah, Young Thug, bro.
Like how I did my board is I put a number next to everybody's name. He would have been my next pick.
Ooh, that's a good pick then.
Like if you did not pick Thug, he would have been on my label.
Yeah, I mean the dude, he makes hit after hit. Like I feel like he's like one of the better melodic rappers in the game. Like the way he uses his voice, the ad libs and all that, like it's just amazing. Like you throw him in a song, he has his own good projects as well. I feel like all around, like Young Thug, like everywhere you go, like all these newer, younger rappers, like you see the influence. Like Young Thug has left his fingerprints all over hip hop, and I feel like it's gonna stay that way.
He really has. Again, that's a great pick because he would have been my 4th. Right now, I'm regretting that I didn't take Thug at 3 and get Cole in 4, knowing now that you were gonna wait. I just felt like Cole would have been gone before. I thought you would have had Thug lower. To be honest, I thought you would have them flipped.
Really?
Like I thought you would have had Thug lower and Cole higher. But I mean, again, you're not wrong. That's a great pick. Because like I said, he would have been my next pick.
Let's go. I stole one from you. You stole one from me. I stole one from you.
Unfortunately.
Alright, so who's your next pick?
See, you threw off my plan right there.
Let's go.
Because him at 4 was a big focal point in my label. Because like I said, I thought you would have had him like 9, 10 kind of range. Now I actually have to think. Look what you did.
Let's go. I feel like you weren't gonna expect the Young Thug in there, but I had to throw in Young Thug.
Yeah, that was good. I can't blame you at all for that. I don't know if I think this might be too early to do this.
Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. It's Eminem.
No, you're gonna say every pick is Eminem until I pick Eminem, aren't you?
Unless I pick Eminem next.
You can have Eminem at 5. I don't care. That's on you. But I think I have to right here.
Don't do it. Don't do it to me.
I promise it's not going to be your guy. If it is, I'd be extremely surprised.
Okay, who is it?
I'm taking the boss, Rick Ross.
Ooh, that's an interesting one. Honestly, Rick Ross was not on my list.
I was going through and picking artists, and I'm thinking, who is an active rapper that has a great discography and is still putting out hits. And Rick Ross had to be on my list. Plus, he has changed the culture completely.
Mm-hmm.
Like, without him, Miami hip hop is not as big as it is right now. So I have to put Rick Ross on my list. He has to be here.
Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. But I don't know. Like I don't think he's as big as he once was. You know, in terms of weight and popularity.
Yeah, but I mean, Rick Ross. When you're getting that discography, though, I'll take it if he's not as big. Plus, keep in mind that's my fourth guy. If Rick Ross is your weakest pick so far, that's pretty good.
Yeah, you right. Okay, so with my next pick, since you busted my list a little bit, I'm gonna go a little bit off script here and pick someone that I'm not that big a fan of this guy, but he does do decent numbers, and I feel like in certain situations he does have bars, and I feel like being in a label with Drizzy Drake and with the production of Kanye West and a Travis Scott, he can do great. And I'm going with Big Sean.
That caught me off guard a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Why? You didn't think I was gonna go Big Sean?
I didn't have I have Big Sean's name on my list, of course.
Yeah,
but I did not have him as somebody I was gonna pick in my top 10.
Yeah, like I said, I went a little bit off script because here I had Lil Wayne, and obviously he already took
Wayne number 2.
Yeah, you took Wayne at 2, and then you took J. Cole as well, who I had at 9. So I had to go a little bit off script and go get Big Sean because I feel like, rewind, maybe about, give it 6-7 years ago, when you talked about the top rappers, it was always Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, Big Sean, and Wale. And I feel like if Big Sean can have those people behind him, like a Drizzy Drake, he can do good. Because he's had some songs where he does amazing, like the Control verse. Everyone talks about the Kendrick verse, obviously for obvious reasons.
Oh no, Sean killed his verse.
Sean killed his verse too. Sean can rap. And I feel like as of right now, I don't really have any rappers. Drake can do it all, but bars, Drake can do it, but he's not known for that. Kanye West, he's not known for that. Travis Scott, not known for that. Young Thug, not known for that. So I felt like I had to go get a rapper, and I feel like Big Sean's that guy for me.
Yeah, no. He didn't make my top 10, but in your label, I can definitely see where Sean fits in. Because you've got the production from Kanye alone. Plus a guy like Travis makes a lot of his hits off of production.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a good fit for Sean. Again, personally, for how I'm building mine, he doesn't fit in with that. But again, can't be mad at Big Sean.
Okay, so who's your next pick? It's Eminem.
Keeping the streak alive, huh?
Yes, sir.
No, it is not Marshall.
Please don't take my guy. Please don't take my guy.
I highly doubt it's your guy.
It's Jack Harlow.
You caught me. But
it's the baby.
No.
I'm scared.
You busted my rankings a little bit.
Let's go.
But I'm taking Future.
Oh, that's an interesting one.
Future doesn't get the props I feel like he deserves. Future isn't a great lyricist or anything, but he's consistent. His numbers are consistent, and he makes good music consistently.
And he drops a lot.
Oh, he drops a ton. But I think the big thing for me with Future is Future knows how to handle his production. and I have him coming in here to help be more of a producer type role for the, more aggressive beats like you might hear from a Kendrick and a Ross. So he's coming in here more on a producer role than a rapper, but I mean, you throw in his raps too, and I think you get Future, Ross, and Wayne on a track, money.
Yeah, I could see that.
It's Jack Harlow, isn't it?
It's Jack Harlow. No, this one's really, 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 really risky. But I am very, very high on this guy, so I am willing to take the risk. And I am going with Roddy Ricch.
You son of a bitch. That was my next
Roddy
pick.
Ricch is the future of hip-hop, in my opinion. He's already doing numbers. Please excuse me for being antisocial. It's one of the best albums of the new generation hip-hop artists, in my opinion. And I really do think Roddy Ricch is the future of hip-hop. I said that Travis Scott can be the biggest hip-hop artist, but I feel like Roddy Ricch will be the face of hip-hop, like the new Kendrick Lamar in a way. Like, he's just my favorite new school artist, and I think he has tons of potential. You pair him with the Drake, you pair him with that Kanye West production, with that Travis Scott production, this dude's going to do numbers, and he's going to blow up.
Yeah, no. Like I said, he would have been my number 6. I felt like I could afford to wait a little bit longer, just one more pick longer, but I guess I misjudged.
Yeah, honestly, I thought you were known. I thought you would have known this was coming because I'm like really high on Roddy Ricch.
I knew you were picking Roddy Ricch.
Yeah,
it's just
Roddy
about
Ricch.
where.
Yeah.
Because I felt like you would wait to get him lower in the draft because I felt like you knew the risk where it was like, what if he doesn't put out more of these hits?
Yeah.
Like I know he's dropped The Box, which was everywhere.
High Fashion.
High Fashion, yep. He's got a ton of hits.
Yeah.
He just dropped a song with Corday, which is I believe it's called Gifted. Really good song. Yeah, I suggest everyone go to that song.
Also has Ballin'. Songs everywhere too.
Yeah, no, it's a good pick. I can't fault you. Plus, that gives you a little bit of youth on your roster.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to mess you up a little bit here. I'm adding some youth.
Is it Baby
Give me Joey Badass.
You son of a...
Give me Joey.
Oh.
He's young. He's got bars, and he's talented. Put him on a roster with Kendrick, Wayne, Cole, Ross, Future. You're asking for money. I will make Joey Badass a superstar.
No! You know how much I love Joey!
Oh, yes, I do. You took Roddy from me. I take Joey from you. Where was he at on your list? Because I know you had him on your list.
Joey? I know you weren't high on Joey. Let me double check on that.
I like. Again,
I had
Joey
at 7, so Joey would have been my next pick.
Yeah, no, I knew Joey was on your list. I knew it, and you said I wasn't high on him. I'm not high on him. I think he's a good rapper, but I think he needs help taking that next step, and I feel like my label can do that. I think you get an OG like Wayne on there with him, get in his ear, be like, hey, this is how I would move. This is how I kind of handle this kind of track. I think he'll be a superstar.
I cannot believe you took Joey Badass from me.
See, I always planned on taking at least one young guy.
Let me ask you this. If I wouldn't have taken Roddy Ricch, would you have taken Joey or no?
Maybe later. Again, I said I've only planned on taking one for sure young guy.
Okay.
So I might have looked at Roddy. Or I might have looked Joey late, but it really depends on how the rest of this falls. Because if you take the rest of my planned picks, I might have to.
that really... Ooh, I was not expecting a Joey pick, man. And it honestly grinds my gears that you took Joey from me. Joey would have been a star with me. Trade me Joey. I'll give
Who
you.
are you giving?
I'll give you Big Sean.
Pass. Let's keep it moving. Pass.
Okay. All right.
Up the
All right.
phone.
So I'm gonna keep it with the youth movement.
Okay.
Joey, I love you, Joey, but Joey is a little bit older. He has 2 albums under his belt. This next guy that I'm taking, the way I see it, Roddy Ricch is the Kendrick Lamar of this upcoming generation. I am taking the J. Cole of the next generation. Polo G, welcome to my label.
Oh, now you're just trying to get them votes. That's all this is.
What do you... No. See, Polo G was a backup plan. Because like I said, I need rapidy rap guys. And I feel like Polo G falls under that category. Now, production-wise, I feel like he needs help. A lot of help. But that's why I have Mr. Kanye West and Mr. Travis Scott. They can help anyone reach that next level. Now, Roddy Ricch, he already knows how to do his thing. Polo G, like I said, he needs guys that can push him to superstardom. And I feel like Kanye and Travis Scott are the ones that can do that. Now I got my rapidy rap guys, so I feel like I'm good.
Okay.
I didn't want to go Polo G, honestly, but you going Joey forced my hand.
I felt like you kind of forced that. But I mean, no fault to Polo G. I love Polo G. I have a lot of his songs on my playlist. But I don't know about that pick.
Why?
I do feel like you were trying to ride the hype train though a little bit.
Well, he definitely has some hype behind him, but I'm not sure if you're the one that said this before. Someone said it, but like a lot of his songs sound the same.
Yeah.
So, like I said, like Kanye West, help him, please, help him. Oh man, that Joey hit.
My next pick.
Eminem.
I low-key forgot we were doing that for a minute. But my next pick, he falls into that youth still technically.
JID.
No.
Is it me?
How'd you know?
Oh, I knew it.
I select Mr. No, I'm playing. With my 7th pick, I take Chance the Rapper.
Oh, that's a risky one. I don't like it.
It is. But I feel like Chance hasn't had a horrible discography other than his last album. What was it? The Big Day?
Mm-hmm.
So that was the only project where I feel like he flat out flopped. And I feel like it's because he changed up what he was, becoming big for. Don't know why. But at 27 years old, he by no means is done. And again, he's one of those guys like a Joey Badass where I feel like you get him into a room with some of these greats and I feel like he's going to elevate. I don't feel like he's the type to flop under pressure. Because keep in mind, he built himself up. He didn't have a label like I'm creating now. He's not going to have, or he hasn't had as much support as he's going to get when he's surrounded by Kendrick, Wayne, Cole, Ross, Future, Joey Badass every day. I understand the risk, but I think he's going to elevate in this role.
Man, I honestly had a feeling you were going to take Chance the Rapper at some point because I know you're a pretty big Chance guy. He's your favorite artist ever, so yeah.
God, I only have one body pillow of them. I'm playing.
Okay. But now with this next, now I'm pretty much going purely off script. So with my next pick, I think, Should I? Should I not? Should I or should I not? I have two options here, and I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with Isaiah Rashad. I think I have to. Now I know you're not too big on Isaiah Rashad, but a lot of people love Isaiah Rashad. I feel like he brings a whole different vibe to my label. Like I have like the hits pretty much everywhere. I got a conscious rapper in Polo G. Get me another one in Isaiah Rashad who speaks like about different topics such as anxiety and depression, dealing with drugs. His vibe is completely different from like everyone else in my label, and I'm trying to create a label that can reach a large audience, and I feel like Isaiah Rashad can reach, low key those stoners, because Isaiah Rashad has like a very mellow vibe to him, like just laid back and chill. So I feel like I have to go Isaiah Rashad, and also he can rap too, so another rappity rap guy.
Yeah, no, you definitely need the rapidy rap guys. I feel like I got a couple of them on my team at least.
Mm-hmm.
See, now we're getting into the point where I'm taking more guys with, in my opinion, that have more risks, but I think higher rewards.
Yeah.
With my number 8 pick, this is actually a little bit of a reach, and I'm acknowledging it, but I really want to make sure I get him because I really think he's going to be around for a while just off his style and his ability to make good music.
Uzi.
Right here, I'm selecting formerly YBN. I'm taking Mr. Corday.
Ooh. I had a feeling he would be on your list.
Corday is an up-and-comer. He's by no means a star. I'd say in terms of like being known, he's the least known on my list right now. But if you go and listen to Corday, I promise there's going to be something in there that you like. Because he can do melodic, he can do the rapidy rap, he can do a decent trap, and I feel like he's going to develop and be something decent. Because, I mean, the kid's only 23. Like, I feel like by the time he's 26, 27, working with guys like this, I feel like he has the potential to be bigger than everybody else on this list.
Yeah, maybe.
Again, risk, but,
We're like in the final stretch. We both got 2 picks left.
Oh, yeah. And I have tons of guys left, so I'm not struggling.
I know one of them's Eminem.
I know he's on your list, too.
I guarantee you he's not.
I promise you have his name written down at least.
I do not, I swear.
All right, you'll have to send me your screenshot after the names you had left.
All right. Okay, but with my next pick, I know you like this guy too, so I'm surprised he made it this far. So I never really had him as an option, but he became available. But I'm going 21 Savage. I love 21 Savage. Like the vibe that he brings, like he brings like a laid back vibe, like Isaiah Rashad. Like I'm trying to reach everyone again, and like I don't know, I love 21 Savage. He makes hits as well. I mean, obviously, he brings in. He's a big guy, so he brings in like people from your label, like a J. Cole on the feature.
Yeah, I promise we will be doing no business with your label.
Wow. All right, what about a 21 Savage and a Drake? We ain't never heard that, have we?
Not on like a banger.
I don't even think they've ever been together, though, like at all.
That's weird, because Drake usually is all over those kind of artists. Because 21 Savage for a while was huge. Like when he dropped No Heart, around that time he was really blowing up, and I'm really surprised he didn't go all over that.
And then 21 Savage is dropping that that collab project with Metro Boomin, second one. So yeah, we gonna do some numbers, man. We gonna do some numbers with 21 Savage. But yeah, I don't know. I know you like 21 Savage, so I don't know how you made it this late. So
Yeah, no, that's a good pick. Um, the main reason I did not pick him for my label, I'm not trying to build death row, so I'm taking character concerns in. Ross was a big concern, but I feel like he's managed to avoid any
hey,
trouble this long.
21
So
Savage is fine now though. He hasn't gone into any trouble lately.
yeah, but you never know.
Besides, coming out that he's not from Atlanta, but he's from Britain.
But yeah, I'm not trying to say he's like Kodak.
Oh my god, bro! I got a British rapper. I'm like reaching a
You're
whole different
UK
demographic.
drill now. You're UK drill now.
Yeah, I reached a whole different demographic. Wow.
Your whole label's gonna start saying bruv.
All right, so who's your next pick?
My next pick?
JID.
No.
Eminem.
No. He's an old vet.
Snoop Dogg.
I don't think you'll get it. But with the 9th pick for the better label,
It's not bad.
I select Royce the 5'9".
Not bad.
Nickel 5'9", I feel like could rap forever. Again, he's older. I believe he's 43, 44 years old. But he's another one of these more slept on artists. But when you listen to him, it's clear that he is one of the best rappers currently going. I'd put him up there with the Kendricks and Drakes and J. Cole's in terms of lyricism. And I feel like at pick number 9, that's really low risk, and it gives me even more veteran depth to coach up a guy like, Joey Badass, Chance the Rapper, and Corday, who are really young still. So, yeah, I'm going Royce.
I had a feeling he was eventually coming.
He was always on my list.
Oh, absolutely. I knew it. Like, I knew Corday was going to be on your list, and obviously Kendrick's on everybody's list. I knew, what's his name? Eminem's on your list for sure.
Yeah.
And I don't know he's coming
He
next.
is. No, he's not. I told you, Eminem was never a candidate to seriously be selected.
Really? Huh.
Like of course, M's name is on here because I respect M as a rapper, but he was not being picked.
Okay, so I feel like with my last pick, it's gonna shock you, and I feel like it's gonna shock the world. But I like what this guy does, and what he can be used for in my label.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going with Sway Lee.
Sway Lee, that is not a name I had.
Sway Lee. You know what they say. If Sway Lee on the hook, you gonna be alright. And that's what Sway Lee's here to do. You throw Sway Lee on the hook of any one of these rappers' songs, that song is gonna be straight fire. And obviously you could help Sway Lee as well, like with his own thing too. Cause like I don't know if like this like official yet or anything, but I do know that apparently Ray Sherman was like gonna split and Sway Lee was gonna go into his own, direction, which I think they should if they haven't done so already, because I think Sway Lee is like a pretty good talent. Like I said, like if Sway Lee on the hook, you gonna be alright. Like Sway Lee on the hook, like in any song, he's amazing, man. So I feel like he fits into this label, helping them make the hook. So now you have dudes like, obviously Drake on the hook is gonna be fired, or Sway Lee on the hook is gonna be fired. So you got options out here.
Yeah, again, that was pretty surprising for me. I didn't have him on my list at all. Don't blame you at all for it, but that's pretty surprising.
Ooh. You're taking Slim Jimmy, aren't you? You're taking the other half of Ray Sherman.
How'd you know? You cheat. No. But I'm actually gonna do something that is pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I have 5 guys I'm fine with at this last pick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm letting Siri decide who I'm taking here because I feel like all of them are a good fit. Hey Siri, pick a number 1 through 5.
A random number between 1 and 5 is 2.
So with the 10th pick, I select J Rock.
Ooh, I like J Rock.
I get to pair him with Kendrick too.
Oh, that's a good. I don't know. I don't know why you see. Okay, who are the other 4?
The other 4?
Yeah.
All right. One of them, Vince Staples.
Okay, he's good.
I fuck with Vince Staples. The other ones, Don Tolliver,
I had him on my list too.
DaBaby,
I had him too.
and JID.
I had him too.
Those were all the guys competing. Like I said, I was fine with all of them. Like if you would have said, if it would have picked number 4, which was DaBaby, I would have been perfectly fine with that. You give me 1 JID, I'm cool with it.
See, but I think J Rock being your pick was the best option though, because like anytime Kendrick and J Rock hop on a track together, dude, that shit's straight fire.
Yeah, no, like I said, I think that was the one I was leaning towards the most. If I was to pick, it would have came down to J Rock or Vince Staples. That's just me, but I feel like J Rock is a good fit, especially with Kendrick in here. So yeah, do you want to run through your picks real quick so they can kind of hear them all at once?
Okay, so my picks, I went with Drizzy Drake, Kanye West, Travis Scott, Young Thug. I went with Big Sean, Roddy Ricch, Polo G, Isaiah Rashad, 21 Savage, and Sway Lee. Amazing. Amazing. How about yours, Mr. Doug?
For my list, number 1, I picked King Kunta, Candyman, Kendrick Lamar. Second pick, I picked Lil Wayne. Third pick, J. Cole. Fourth pick, Rick Ross. Fifth pick, Future. Sixth pick, Joey Badass. Seventh pick, Chance the Rapper. Eighth pick, Corday. Ninth pick, Royce the 5'9". And 10th pick, J Rock.
Not bad at all. But I think I won. Honestly.
I don't think you did.
I think I won.
I don't think you did.
Why is that? Okay, look, here's the thing. I feel like when people, in your label, when they see Kendrick and Cole, they're going to want to pick that because it's Kendrick and Cole. But then they see Drake, Kanye, Roddy, Polo, Travis, and maybe even a Big Sean. I got star power.
Are you saying I don't have star power?
You have star power, but I got a lot of star power. I feel like dudes like Royce the 5'9", Corday, and Rick Ross, they're not there yet or anymore in terms of just Rick Ross.
See, I feel like if you were to beat me, it'd be because you have a lot of younger stars.
Like Roddy and Polo?
Yeah. Those guys are star up and comers. My youth are guys where I pick them specifically to develop because I think they're a good fit. Your guys might not be the best fit. In my opinion, they're a good fit, but not a great fit. I think you'd have to hammer out a couple things. But I feel like your guys are the stars, and my guys are the guys who have the potential to be mega stars with the right build up.
But look, one of the guys in your label once said, "I met Kanye West. I'm never gonna fail." My guys have Kanye West on their label. They're never gonna fail.
See, one thing I do want the people to consider though, You already got beef on your label. Drake and Kanye don't like each other. That's beef.
It doesn't matter, man, because they gonna be friends because Kanye be tweeting about Drake now. Like, Drake, call me.
Now, if you want to say you've got the better marketing label, yeah, I'll give you that.
Yes.
But when it comes to hip hop bars, I don't think I think I got the winner.
Oh, what?
I really
well,
do.
yeah, like Kendrick and
I think
Cole.
if it's straight up bar for bar, I don't think you can.
No,
beat
you beat me in bar for bar. But see, that's why I said at the start, like, we could be building our labels completely different. Like I said, I could be going for fat guys, you could be going for tall guys. But what ended up happening, I went for pure star power, while you went, I feel like, more lyrical ability.
I went off lyrical ability, and then I also was taking into account how they would sound on collaborative projects together. Like Rick Ross and Future together on a collab, that's great. You put Kendrick and Cole together, great. We've already heard Wayne and Kendrick a little bit, and that song blew up. It was what, Mona Lisa?
Yeah.
I just think the music that'll be produced here will be top tier. I want to ask you something though.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think your label is outselling mine?
Absolutely, easily.
Oh no, I don't know about easy.
I got Drake and Travis. Obviously, you got Kendrick and Cole, but see, the way I put it is Drake, Kendrick, Travis, Cole, and then I also got Kanye, and I got Young Thug as well. I got Big Sean.
Let me ask you something.
21, Roddy Ricch.
I make Kendrick and Cole put a collab album out. What's beating that?
Drake and Kanye.
I don't
Drake
know
and
about
Travis.
that. I don't know about that.
I don't know.
In terms of sales?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
I don't know.
See, Kendrick and Cole have two of the biggest stan groups anywhere.
But see, there is no bigger stan group than the one Drake has and Kanye has, though.
I don't know about Kanye.
Kanye
does have a stan
People
group,
worship Kanye like he's a god, bro. Like, you can't say one thing. Like, for example, like, I didn't like his latest project, though. What's it called? What was his last album called? Jesus is King? Yeah, I didn't like that project. Like, if I were to go over there and be like, yeah, this project isn't good, I didn't like it, Kanye fans would attack me. Like, what do you mean? It's good. Like, I don't know. I think we both got, like, some stan heavy like,
all right,
fan bases.
I'm gonna throw you completely off.
Okay.
And you get to go first. You get an extra surprise pick.
An extra surprise pick?
Extra surprise. Anybody you want.
Anybody I want? Dead or alive?
Of course, active.
Okay.
You're not picking Biggie. Okay.
Okay, so does that mean we're both extending our label to 11?
Yes.
Okay.
But this is, we'll think of this more as like a reserve. So he's with your label, but he's not like always around.
It is easy.
Like, he's your guy you can call on.
I'm going to continue to build my star-powered label, and I'm going with Lil Uzi Vert.
Oh, you a cheat hoe.
How?
You're just trying to get them clicks, boy.
No.
Are you?
No, yeah.
Nah, okay.
Okay, look, I'll be honest. Okay, and I hope Jay Bird and Cobra and them aren't listening to this, but I made my switch to Twitch, I guess, as you guys know already, and I let them request songs. I think they're doing it on purpose, and it definitely worked. Like, they've been requesting a lot of Lil Uzi Vert. A lot. I like him. Like, maybe what he's saying isn't amazing, but the way it sounds. And I feel like him and his daddy, Young Thug, would fit together in a song, because Lil Uzi Vert is like a product of Young Thug.
All right, you're gonna pick your own last pick for me.
Okay.
Pick a number, 1 or 2.
1.
I'm taking Don Toliver.
Ooh, I like Don Toliver.
Yeah, Don Toliver.
He honestly on my list too.
Yeah, he was on my list too. Don Tolliver, he is not to be slept on.
Mm-hmm.
Again,
I said, I pulled
he's
up.
kind of
I
doing his
wanna
own
have
thing,
the
which is working for
party.
him right now. But I think being able to get him features from, Wayne, Cole, Kendrick, whenever he needs it, I think that'll do him real good.
Okay, who would have been the who would have been the two?
Oh, the baby.
Oh, see, I was debating going with Baby Keem, but I feel like that one's too risky.
I thought about Baby Keem just because he's Kendrick's
Cousin,
cousin.
yeah,
I thought about it, but I'm like, I don't know. Because
yeah,
he's still, like, when I say up and comer, he's still,
yeah.
like,
He's like in the starting levels of the up and
so
coming.
he could be anything. He could be a
Yeah.
megastar or he could be a total flop.
See, I was also thinking Schoolboy Q, because Q's got his fans too, and like he does like decent numbers as well. And I feel like adding like a gangster rapper to my label would like bring in a
I
different
think
demographic.
I think if you made me go with somebody other than DaBaby or Don Tolliver there, I think I would have gone with the Two Chains to
Ooh,
kind of give that trap style.
yeah.
But
Let me ask you something. And I just realized he's not on my list. Was Gucci made in your list?
he was not. I knew I
Was there a reason
he
for it? Or you forgot? Because I
no, I
forgot.
did not forget. I remembered him. But my thing with him is I didn't see how he would fit with
Ah,
this. Like my 1 through 10, well 1 through 11 didn't plan on doing the 11, but I spur of the moment. Uh in my 1 through 10, I went for a lot of lyricism and like fit.
hmm.
Looking at my list, the only person I think he would maybe fit with is Ross. Either Ross or Future, but even then, that'd be kind of a wonky fit. Like
Yeah.
I can't picture a track with Gucci and Chance the Rapper. Can
That's
you picture
true.
that track?
No.
Because that's kind of a gross track to be honest. You got Christian rapper Chance and then Gucci.
Oh, okay, now someone else, and I had told our good friend Braylon that I was gonna pick this person, but
Shout out.
I opted not to. Cardi B. Well, how would you have reacted if I picked Cardi B?
Oh, if I was picking a female artist, it would have been Nicki.
Really? Well, see,
It
Nicki's
would have.
retired.
Is she?
Yeah, she had officially announced her retirement.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
Yeah,
Well, then, actually, no. If I would have picked a female,
Meg.
yeah, I would have picked Meg before Cardi.
See, the funny thing is, I had told Braylon, I think I'm gonna pick Cardi at 10. He was like, well, if you pick Cardi at 10, he's picking Meg. I'm like, I think Cardi like outweighs Meg though, because
No,
like,
Cardi is bigger than Meg is
yeah,
right now, but I think I could beat out Cardi there if I picked Meg because Meg is like hot right now,
yeah.
especially with the Tory Lane stuff going on right now. She is a hot topic.
Yeah, but see,
Now,
I thought about like picking a female because like most labels have a female, but I was like, you know what? Nah, she wouldn't fit. I see no fit for Cardi B on my label.
I didn't see her fitting with any of my people either. Like if I saw a fit, it would be with like one of my younger talents. But
Mm-hmm.
even then, I don't think I'd want to put Cardi with Corday or Joey. I think out of my young guys like Don, Chance, Corday, and Joey, I think the best fit probably would have been Joey, but I don't know.
Now I also had ASAP Rocky on my list.
I did not have him on mine.
Hmm.
It's the consistency.
Yeah, that makes sense. And I actually did have Jack Harlow on my list, so
Jack Hart, I did not put him anywhere near my list, even though he's hot right now because of the what's popping thing. No. You want
I
to know who I'm surprised you did not take?
who?
I know he's old. Pusha T.
Oh no, like
I thought Pusha would have been in your ballpark.
like Pusha is cool and all, but like I said, I was going for more of a star power type of thing.
You know who was on my list that I don't think was on yours?
Who?
And yes, he did recently drop. Like, I don't know if it was this year,
Snoop
but I think it
Dogg.
was. No.
Nas?
Wiz Khalifa.
Whoa, what's Khalifa?
He would have been my stoner music guy, but I ended up getting Future and Ross back to back, so I think that's covered. Plus, I took
Bro,
Wayne
did
too.
you have Nas on your list?
Yes, I did.
Huh. I honestly thought of Nas, but I didn't put it on my list. But now I think about it, I could have gone Nas and I would have gone Illmatic. You know?
Yeah, but the reason I didn't put Nas is because outside of Illmatic, his discography's kind
Yeah.
of spotty.
Yeah.
That's the main reason I like. I'm not trying to say Nas is not a good rapper by any means. That like, I think if I was just trying to get like a label full of people you don't want rap beef with, I think Nas is one of my first picks because he will tear you up on the mic.
Yep. Man, I should have picked like the Migos and like fused them to make the Migos. Quavo.
You don't get 3 in 1. We talked
No,
about
I know, but like I should have picked Quavo, Takeoff, and Offset, and then fuse them to form the Migos.
Yeah, I mean you could have, but you would also use 3 of your picks. So
that would not have been
name the 3 players you're kicking off your label for that.
I don't know, man, but I think I won.
I don't know. We'll have to let
I can't wait. Like, this was really, really fun, man. Like, we went over an hour, and like I knew this episode was gonna go over an hour because, yeah, it's fun.
But yeah, I mean, it was fun. I'm hoping people enjoy it because I'd love to do more like fantasy draft kind of style stuff like
we do
this.
Fantasy draft with fruits, and then we form a fruit basket. We're making fruit baskets.
Fruit salad. What was that called? It's like fruit salad by it's a little meme thing.
It is? I've never seen it.
Hold up. Because I know that's a meme.
Okay, see, but why did I automatically go to food?
Because you're 650 pounds.
Okay, now let me ask you this: if we were ever to do like a fruit thing, do grapes count as fruit, or is that a berry?
Grapes are fruit.
Okay, are strawberries a fruit or a berry? Because these are tough questions, man.
We'll just include berries with the fruits, I think, if we do that. Why the fuck are we on fruits? We're not drafting fruits.
Why not?
I'm not talking about which fruits I want for an hour.
We're making the best Christmas fruit basket. Dude, we need to make a Christmas special episode.
We'll talk about that off pod.
The streets need it.
If you guys want a Christmas themed pod, let us know.
Oh yeah, I can sing with the best of them.
All right, thank you guys for listening. This has been Broad Entertainment. You'll be able to check the results of the draft on Twitter, or you could wait until next where we'll reveal them. But y'all have a nice one. Be sure to vote for my label.